Guys, welcome back. You know what time it is. It is NFL Week 13 episode of Gimme Props. I'm your host, Luke Shuey, aka the Prop Master with Why Lose Props. I'm here today to give you free picks for the entire slate on this NFL Sunday. You're going to be with family, hopefully eating a feast, drinking some beer. Is there any, we're a little foamy. Is there any better noise, though, than cracking an ice cold brewski? Anyways, you know what you get. You get some hot takes. You get some free picks, ride or dies in every single matchup. And last week on the show, we went 7-5, or I went 7-5 for some nice profit yet again. Week before, so that's week 11, we were 10-3. That brings us to 17-8, 68%, full free. I charge you nothing but good vibes and good energy. And some of those picks actually were plus money, included some plus money bangers. So all that to say, let's run it back again. I will be dishing out another $200 Amazon gift card for a lucky person who commented on last week's show. Why? Because MVP Matty Frat Stafford got it done for us easily in prime time on Sunday night, cashing his yardage over 259.5. Transparency is key. We take wins, we take losses. I'm locked and loaded this week to take down the books. But most importantly, before we get started, happy Thanksgiving, guys. And I truly mean that to you and your families. Hope you have a great weekend full of quality time and quality food. I'm thankful for all of you, thankful for my lovely wife, my 3 boys at home. Count your blessings in this life because we only get one to live. Gimme Props starts now.
49ers at Browns.
Leading off the show, we got a segment. We got the 49ers against the Cleveland Browns. To me, this game is going to be a physical one and run heavy. Why is that, do you ask? Well, there's a bunch of reasons. The first is let's look at the weather. It's a weather issue in Cleveland this weekend. We're talking forecast shows 25-mile-an-hour winds, possible rain Sunday with temperatures in the 30s. Miserable. I mean, I wouldn't want to play football and get hit by a middle linebacker in that. Then you add on top of this Cleveland's, top-rated pass defense. They're number 2 in the NFL in pass defense, and they have an elite pass rush. So it's going to be a ground and pound all day type of game for McCaffrey and Quinshon Judkins. And then lastly, it's Shedeur Sanders. So he threw for 209 yards in his first start last week in Vegas. Books drop his line down to 156.5 for this game. That tells you everything you need to know here. It's a weather game. It's a pound the rock game. And he should have went under his line actually last week, even though he threw for 209. One of those passes was a pass to the running back for 66 yards. So without that, he would have gone under. All that to say, I love his under in this game. I don't think he's going to have much success in the air. Weather is an issue. Shedeur in general could be an issue. Liability as a rookie quarterback. And it's Quinshon Judkins, McCaffrey all day, baby. Take Sanders under 156.5. Super strong underline here. Great value. Don't think twice. Book it today, book it tomorrow, and book it 6 ways till Sunday.
Jaguars at Titans.
Now we've got an AFC South division rivalry. It is the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Tennessee Titans. Not my highlight game of the week, but the highlight of this game's storyline is going to be Brian Thomas. He's getting back from injury, so the Jags get their stud receiver back in Brian Thomas. But he's hit the sophomore slump. He's accumulated just 420 yards this season with 1 touchdown after a monster rookie year of about 1,200 yards and 10 tutties. I hit you guys with a similar look to this last week in Chicago. We cashed it. This time it's Jacksonville for me. They're going to run the ball. They're on the road in Tennessee, cold weather, sunshine, Trevor Lawrence. All that just doesn't mix. Sunshine, Trevor Lawrence in the Tennessee cold. I love a road game here. I love Jacksonville to hit the ground running, quite literally. Jacksonville's first play from scrimmage, going to be a run. You can bet this on most major books come closer to game time. Again, we cashed it last week for the first time. We're going to cash it again. Maybe I'll do this once a week. We'll cash one every single week through the playoffs. Jaguars' first play from scrimmage is a run. Book it.
Texans at Colts.
Next up, we stay in the division. It's the other 2 teams in the AFC South. Houston Texans against the Colts. Texans, of course, coming off a massive win against Josh Allen in Buffalo, where they looked really pretty dominant on defense. Colts, on the flip side, coming off a loss against the Chiefs, a tough one in overtime at Arrowhead. And Texans and Colts, this is actually a huge game. This might be one of the best games of the week in terms of actual importance and playoff implications. You have to like Indy here. It's a bounce back spot. It's a letdown for Houston on the road. It's a bounce back for Indy at home. 4.5-point favorites. I have to like the Colts here for a side in general. And Houston's not great on the road. CJ Stroud likely coming back from injury, could be a little rusty. Just a lot of factors here that line up where I am on the Colts or nothing for the game itself. And then we look at props, and I gotta love my boy Jonathan Taylor. Shout out Wisconsin Badgers. He's a stud. And the Chiefs shut him down last week pretty well, but Houston's going to have a tougher time. Don't forget, Taylor has posted just insane totals this year. 165 yards, 123 yards, 153, and a crazy 244 in one game. He's gotten 20-plus carries in 6 straight games. That is a key for me, is just touches and usage rate here. Taylor's going to have another 20-plus carries. He should be able to be around the 4 yards per carry mark. Could break a couple of long ones in this game. It's JT, Jonathan Taylor, over 85.5 rushing yards is the line I got. Cash that ticket for us, JT.
Saints at Dolphins.
We got the Saints. We got the Dolphins. This is not a top-rated game for me whatsoever. I won't be tuning into this one other than to watch my money, hopefully cash, because there's still value in a game like this. I'm going to be fairly quick with this one. Miami, if you've watched them the last few weeks prior to their bye week, they've completely changed their tune of playing football. It's no longer Tua dropping back, airing it out, deep passes to Tyreek. Obviously, he's injured, and then guys running across the middle. That's just not what they're doing. And he's no longer risking his life every single play. They've totally switched to ground and pound. They're pounding the rock with Devon Achane and Ollie Gordon. And look what they did. They've won 3 of their last 4 games against some quality opponents. So it's working. I now see Mike McDaniel coming off a bye week, looking for his 4th win in 5 weeks. I think he's going to pound the rock. I think he's going to have a great established game plan to run the rock here against the Saints. So I think their O-line is going to crush New Orleans front 7. I really do. And then look at what Tua has been asked to do. It's much more minimal. It's more game management. He's been throwing the ball just 20 times and 21 times in the last 2 games, both wins. So this should be a win for Miami, you'd have to think. I think he throws the ball fewer times again. And he's had 0 touchdowns in 3 of his last 5 games, despite them playing well. So they're not leaning on Tua. It's ground game. New style, great value on Tua's unders now. So I said all that, and I said touchdowns. But the official play that I really like is yardage under. His line's at 213.5 for this game. He's gone under this in 5 of the last 6 games. And the game plan and everything here favors the under big time. So enough said there. I said I was going to be quick. I think that was anything but quick. Let's take a swig. Anything but quick. Tua under 213.5. Book that shit. And then, guys, if you haven't seen it, link in description below if you want my VIP picks. 1 month, all access, max bets, mega bets, and monster bets. All included, everything you'd want. Parlays in there, just $99. Tap the link in description. Or better yet, I said this last week, DM me. I'll get you special pricing that you maybe can't even find in that link in the description. If you're looking for something longer than a month, I got you. On to the next.
3-point spread winners posted daily on ylose.com. That's the letter Y, LOSC.com.
Falcons at Jets.
We've got the ATL, Atlanta Falcons, heading to the Meadowlands, taking on the New York Jets. It's a game featuring 2 strong defenses and struggling offenses. Atlanta's a 2.5-point favorite, projected to be a low-scoring game with the total at 39.5. Last week, we saw the Jets shut down the Ravens' run game, kind of surprisingly. They held Derrick Henry in check, but I don't trust them to do it twice in a row. I really don't. They allow 130 yards per game on the ground, and we all know with Kirk Cousins at the helm, he's not going to be running around slinging the rock like he used to. It's going to be him behind center, handing it off to Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. And I think this game, we're going to see Atlanta continue to feature Bijan. He's by far their best player, especially with Drake London out. So if you can't tell, weather is also a factor for me this week, big time. It's that time of the year. It's running back weather. It's wind. It's cold. It's possible precipitation, potential rain. Teams are going to start using their feature tailbacks even more in these big spots. Take Bijan over 17.5 carries or rush attempts. He's going to likely be near 20 plus. So again, that's Bijan over 17.5 carries. Very strong free play here. Book it.
Cardinals at Buccaneers.
We've now got a matchup of the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And guys, it's Jacoby Brissett. Holy shit. Week after week after week, the dude's throwing for 300 plus yards and a couple tutties. Like, he is just lighting it up for someone who's a veteran backup quarterback. You just don't expect to see this type of consistency. I've been on his train now for a couple weeks. I'm staying on it again in this week, but let me break it down. A little different bet than we had last week. So in this game overall, as of right now recording, I'm recording on Wednesday night prior to Thanksgiving. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But a lot is unknown here. We just don't know if Baker Mayfield's going to play or not. His status is in question due to a shoulder injury. Baker's tough. He's tough as nails, tough as it gets. But I assume we might see Teddy Bridgewater in this game on short rest. And so on the flip side, again, I've been riding Jacoby Brissett's insane hot streak here. He's cashed his yards now in multiple weeks straight. Actually, I think he's cashed his over in passing yards every single start so far this season. So I can't take that right now because his line's not posted because they're waiting on kind of Mayfield in the game status. So if you see Brissett's yardage line be posted throughout the weekend, anywhere near 240 or 50, I am on that again. That's an official take Brissett over 240 or 50 if it's in that range. But the official play, I have to have a line that's up. So I just love Brissett still here though. So I'm trying to take advantage. Tampa's pass defense, horrible. And then look at Brissett's touchdowns. He's thrown for 2 in every single game this season except last week. And so the prop's 5-1 on the year. I think he's going to make it 6-1 here. Tampa Bay just doesn't have great numbers. Cardinals don't have a great running game. He should throw it 40 plus times as we've seen week after week. Official play, take Brissett over 1.5 pass touchdowns. Never thought we'd be cashing tickets for Jacoby Brissett every single week, but let's do it again, big man.
Rams at Panthers.
We've got the LA Rams traveling to Carolina. Cross-country road trip here for the Rams to take on the Panthers. As you can expect, LA massive favorites, about double digits here. And rightfully so. They looked like Super Bowl caliber offense and defense on Sunday night last week. So, I mean, truly, I think they should be Super Bowl favorites at this point. I think the points will be scored in this game. And I think Carolina is going to hang tough initially, leading to Sean McVay dialing up some really good play calls and getting his best athlete involved all afternoon. That is Puka Nacua. And if you look at Puka's stats, he's actually had less targets every game for the last 4 or 5 games than he did earlier in the season prior to that one injury he had. But I think he's due for an uptick here. He's gone under his receptions. That's right, under in 5 straight weeks. That's way too long of a downward streak for a guy that's this talented and has as high of a usage rate as Puka. You have to expect an over here. Plus, he often gets those short yardage catches. Screen passes. They incorporate him into the game plan in so many ways to get some yards after catch. So give me Puka Nacua over 7.5 catches. I think I have him pegged for 9+. Love that value. Book that shit.
Vikings at Seahawks.
Gotta love division matchups this time of year. Well into November, Thanksgiving weekend. Got another one here. The Las Vegas Raiders, Miller Lite burp coming up. Gotta love it. Las Vegas Raiders heading to LA to take on the Chargers. Chargers are coming off a bye week at home, going against the division rival Raiders, they're just toast. They're toast this season. They're 2-9 overall, and they have nothing going their way. Offensive line is just absolutely abysmal. They can't protect Geno, and they cannot run the ball almost as bad as any team I've ever seen, to be honest, in the NFL. You got to expect a bit of a rout here. LA is favored by 8.5 currently. With Justin Herbert being a bit banged up, this over the entire season and certainly as of late, I really do expect Jim Harbaugh to run the ball frequently in this game. Raiders are inferior. They should have a lead. And you may see Omarion Hampton come back off the IR this week for some playing time. But Kamani Vidal has looked awesome out of the backfield. He's really done a great job filling in as the starter here. I think he's going to find the end zone in this game. Take Kamani Vidal anytime tutty. I think it's hovering right around even money. So take that anytime tutty to the window, cash it, book it, on to the next.
If you like free picks and you want more, go ahead, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click the bell. This way you never miss a free pick from the team at whylose.com.
Bills at Steelers.
We've got another great matchup here in the AFC. It is the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen heading to Pittsburgh to take on Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. So I've been doing about one pick a game, and we're hearing, give me more, give me more, give me more. Shout out to Britney Spears on that throwback song, which has nothing to do with this game, other than I'm giving you more props, 2 props in this game, tag them together for a parlay ticket that's going to pay you plus 250. So let's get it. What do we like here? The Bills simply don't win. And this is something most people may not see if you just look surface level. The Bills do not win when Josh Allen has to throw a lot. Like historically, they lose when he's throwing too much. And that really is true on a large sample size now. So when he throws more than 30 times, their chances of winning is well below 50%. So the recipe for success, as we've seen this year, is defensive dominance. It's running the ball and mixing in passing chunk plays where they'll get guys wide open for huge chunk plays. So it's not dropping back, as you saw last week against Houston. That didn't work out. He was sacked a career high 8 times. So they will get back to their game here. I think McDermott is going to have the guys ready against the Steelers on the road. And with it being a road game in Pittsburgh, possible weather, I think they absolutely run the shit out of the ball here. So take Josh Allen under 31.5 pass attempts. Doesn't mean he won't hit his yards. Doesn't mean he won't have a good game. It's just the Bills to win. He is not going to throw this many times. So under 31.5 pass attempts is the first pick. On the flip side for Pittsburgh, a pick I really like here too. It's an Aaron Rodgers under, and I love it. So I mentioned the weather earlier in this take, but it's 40 degrees, maybe less, 15 plus mile an hour winds, and 40% chance of precipitation. I mean, then you add on the fact that Rodgers is dealing with a left wrist injury. The Bills are literally the number 1 rated pass defense in the NFL. It's a smash spot here. Bills allowed just 168 pass yards per game with a now 11 game sample size. That is plenty of data. Take under 204.5 passing yards for Aaron Rodgers and under 31.5 pass attempts for Josh Allen. Tag those two together. Let's cash this plus money 2-pick parlay for plus 250. Book.
Broncos at Commanders.
We've got the AFC West leading Denver Broncos heading to the nation's capital to take on the Washington Commanders, led by Marcus Mariota. And this is the ride or die. Remember, this is the ride or die. And before I tell you this week's pick, I've got some stuff to do, some tasks to hand out. I shouldn't say tasks, money to dish out. So last week, Matt, or as we like to say, Frat Stafford, soared past his passing yards total of 259.5. And so I randomized the comments on last week's YouTube show. Thank you guys for participating and commenting. We have a winner, though. This is important. And please reach out to me for your $200 Amazon gift card out of my own bank account. I'm putting my own money on the line for you guys. The winner is at Helena. Yeah, I think it's Helena Russo 4194. That is at Helena Russo 4194. Congratulations, ladies in the building. Claim your money. We love to see some women in the comments as well. She got the randomized winning number. Take home the Amazon gift card. Use it on a Black Friday special. I'm sure you can get some good stuff there. And you can claim it however. Hit me on Instagram, hit me in Telegram, email the team service@whylose.com, or email me props@whylose.com. However you want to get to me, I'll give you your $200 and I'll send you 2 Benjamins. So congrats, Helena. Or if I'm pronouncing it wrong, my fault. But let's see the comments now. This week, what are we going to throw in the comments? It's Broncos, it's Commanders. I want to see some comments of Bo Mama. And if this prop cashes, I will send $200 of my own money again to one lucky person. And you heard that correctly. Not Yo Mama, but Bo Mama, because I'm betting on Bo Nix in this game over 1.5 pass touchdowns. Nix has Denver on an 8-game win streak. He's facing the 29th ranked pass defense in Washington. He's thrown a touchdown pass now in every single game this year on the road. Sunday night, he gets 2 more. Book it. Count on that. Lock it in. Bo Nix over 1.5 pass touchdowns. Ride or die, baby. Take it to the window. Wow, does that go by fast? We rattle off every single game on Sunday's NFL card for free. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I hope we sweep them all and have an epic day. But I won't leave you without best bets, baby. I am taking Josh Allen. I just gave you all the rationale as to why the Bills do not win when he throws too often. McDermott knows that. The team knows that. They're going to pound the rock in weather in Pittsburgh. I honestly have Allen projected for more like 25 pass attempts in this game. And his line is 31.5. That is a major advantage. We're talking possibly about 20+% advantage. You do that over time consistently, we will win. So it's Josh Allen under 31.5 pass attempts. Best bet on the card. Essentially your max bet for free on this card. Of course, I'll have my actual max bets for VIP clients in the app and on the website for those who pay $99. Link in description if you want that. If you don't, that's fine with me. You can stay here for free. I love you all. The last segment of the show for the week, and one of my favorite segments, it's Pizza Money Parlay. Throw in $5, throw in $10, whatever you can throw away and assume is not coming back to you is what you should bet on this Pizza Money Parlay. But we are due to hit one, and we will hit one. This one's going to pay out at plus 20 times your money. Got 6 picks for a prop, lock it, drop it. Prop, lock it, drop it. Let's dig in. 6 picks, 6 rapid fire picks. Devon A. Chan for the Dolphins. Anytime Tutty. He's getting in the end zone against the Saints this week. I love it. Kirk Cousins, fade him. They're going Bijan all day. It's Cousins under 195.5 at New York in potential weather. So go under there. On the flip side, Sam Darnold. Talked about him. 200+ pass yards. It's an alternate line. There's no way he's thrown for less than 200 against his former team here. He shows out, balls out. McCaffrey. Yes, it's against Cleveland in weather, but they're going to just pound the shit out of the rock. It's Kyle Shanahan's offense is going to find a way to run the ball effectively. 60+ rush yards for McCaffrey. That's a 6-0. Justin Herbert, they're not playing any weather. They are in a safe spot in LA. 1.5 pass touchdowns. Take the over. I think that they score a bunch of points in this game against the Raiders. And then lastly, we're saving one for Monday night. If we cash them all on Sunday, we're going to have a fun hedge opportunity come Monday night where we could create a huge window and some fun there. So I thought let's just throw in a Monday night just in case we get to that point. But Hunter Henry, the play is over 37.5 receiving yards. So there's your 6 picks. Sorry, your 6 picks paying plus 20 times your money. And I'm going to rattle them off quick one more time. It's Devon A. Chan, Dolphins, anytime Tutty. Kirk Cousins, under 195.5 passing yards. Christian McCaffrey, 60+ rush yards. Sam Darnold, 200+ pass yards. Justin Herbert, 2+ pass touchdowns. And Hunter Henry of the Pats, over 37.5 receiving yards. Pizza Money Parlay. Cash it. Guys, that's a wrap. Another week, another dollar. Let's make more money this week and make it 3 straight weeks where we bang home some big ticket items. We got some plus money plays here. We got parlays, big max bets, a little bit of everything in the show. But really, I just want to cap it off as a thank you. You know, it's every single week that I'm thankful I get the opportunity to do this. It's a hobby of mine. I've watched sports and gambled on sports for as long as I can pretty much remember. And I wouldn't be able to do it truly without you guys. So thank you for being here with me. And I just can't stop saying the word thank, because it is Thanksgiving. So enjoy it with your families. I'll catch you guys all next week. Love you. Much love. Book it, book it, book it. Luke Shuey out.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my life.